Alright guys, here we are, day 37. Look at her, I got an outlet there. I got my lights and my speaker up here. I got my navigation lights hooked up. I got my pond, harpoon. I got my harpoon light right there working. That's not the way I'm not gonna keep it like that, but it works like that. But I'm gonna change it. It has to be up and down, but still it works. I got a little touch up on my painting to do. I got the hand pull up thing right there. I got my lights back here. Got my speaker back here. I got my electric bar right there for my my utensils that I'm gonna use, air fryer and deep fryer. And I'm a southerner, so I got to have everything fried in oil. But good oil. We use olive oil. Yeah. I got my tank, my fuel tank here. It's ready. I got a brand new sending unit in. And I'm still going to. I've been pondering about this, but I think I made a decision. I need an extra floor space because there's not really much floor space there. So what I think I'm going to do is come out 2 foot right here. Come out 2 foot and put a make it where I can put this big old giant motor back here. People say, why do you need a motor that big? Well, I don't, but I don't want to go buy another one. I already got one. I ain't no use to go buying another one if you got one, and it works good. But I can idle. Just idling is faster than some of these 60 horses, 50 horses, on half throttle. So look at this prop. Look at that prop right there. That's a giant prop on that joker. So I can idle going probably 4 to 6 miles an hour idling. With most people is half throttle, and I might not use as much fuel. I don't know, but I want to take you guys inside. I know I'm yapping away. I got my ma over here, Tina. She reminds me, you're yapping again. I know it. I do that a lot. I can't help it. I'm that kind of southerner. I like to yap. All right, we're going inside here. I got my lights. In. Yeehaw, and they work. I got my trim around the windows done. I got my shelf up there done. Trim around the windows put in. Trim around the doors put in. I've been busy. Don't think I've been on vacation. Trim around this door done. Trim around this door done. The only thing I gotta do now is paint it. I got my throttle put in. I got my gas gauge put in. Now I'm working on my console. I got my console built right here, and I like it. It's home build, made. And look at all these wires. Good grief. Yeah, I gotta wire all this stuff up. Yeehaw, a bunch of fun. But you know what? I can handle it because I can. In which I don't have no experience in it, but but I'm just that kind of person. I can figure stuff out. And I also got my new steering pump in. I didn't have to go buy a new steering pump. I could have just replaced the seals. But when you on a journey, like everybody knows, when you're going a long ways, you don't want anything to happen. You don't want to be broke down. And when you can't steer a boat, and you want me to tell you one thing, you can't steer a boat, you got a problem. And I don't like that problem because it's happened to me before. We're out in the lake and the steering got a little funky on it and I couldn't steer it. So I had to literally go back and push it with my feet to turn it. And I didn't like that, not at all. But anyways, I got my battery right here. I got 2 batteries, and they're going to go underneath this here console. I got to cut a hole here for a door, and so that's I'm gonna put. I done got a bunch of goodies here. I got my charge controller for my windmill and for my solar panels. I got my inverter right there, and I got cable here for my power. I gotta see if it's gonna hook up. Matter of fact, after I film, that's what I'm gonna do. Go hook up. I got this shelf board right here. That shelf board right there is gonna go right up above there. So I can't put it in right now because I got that panel off. And once I get that panel put up, then I can put that shelf in. And I'm going to be working on this floor. I got bamboo floor being put in here, and so that's going to be done probably in the next few days. So I can't wait to get that done. That's going to look really nice. So we're in it. And believe it or not, it is cold outside. And it's warm in here. Believe it or not, it's hard to explain being all these windows here. You'll think it'd be real cold inside here, but it is not. It's not cold. It's probably 60 degrees in here. Maybe 65. I'm not sure. But I do got a temperature gauge that I'm going to put in here eventually, pretty soon. Which is going to be my temperature gauge for the outside and inside, because I just like to know that kind of stuff. There's nothing really too important, but I still like to know it. But anyways, Tina, glad I got to mount these lights. We was working on the lights yesterday, and I wasn't sure if we got those, working or not, and I guess we did. So now I can mount these up. Yeehaw! So I got that one mounted, and we're at about 90% ready to go. And it's not going to be much longer. We already got everything ready to be put in here. Everything ready to, we already got the furniture for it. We already got right over here in this corner, I got a deep freeze and a refrigerator. People say, you ain't going to be able to run that deep freeze and refrigerator. Well, I'm a solar engineer, so I think I know a little bit about something. I don't know a whole lot about nothing, but I do know a little bit about something. So I think it'll work. But anyways, we're gonna make it work regardless. So we're gonna have fun. And I can't wait to get it on the water. But we're gonna wait until March, I think, before we do get it on the water, because that's when the fish mostly goes on bed, February, March. So I want to be in the right place at the right time to go catch those fish when they go on bed. That's what I'm after. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye.